Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Kamen Rider Zero One! You guys, I am really excited. If you're joining me early today, you know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So we had a really great last episode of Zero One. We had kind of a little bit more development with Guy and what he's up to. We found out that the Shot Riser and the Raid Riser are like made from the same technology, and that basically the way it kind of sounded was like Guy was going to try to market the Raid Risers as weapons for the public to carry against, to protect against Humagears. So it's really hard to tell if Guy honestly believes that Humagears are that dangerous. Like he said, like this would be like a noble thing to do to protect people. Does he really feel that way, or is he really just trying to like sell fear and like profit off of it? You know, he's the one who made the Humagears kind of go crazy in the first place, and he did it so that he could basically market weapons to protect against the Humagears. Is like, which came first, the profit or the like actually believing that like he was protecting people against Humagears? Because to me, if you're the one that made the Humagears go crazy, then it really just feels like he's just doing this as a business decision and using, the whole protection thing as an excuse. He's solving a problem he created. So, and that's not to say that, there wouldn't be any issues whatsoever with Humagears if it hadn't been for Guy programming the art the way that he did. I mean, we know that the fact that they're reaching sentience and everything is kind of something that they didn't expect, and I think there would still be like a lot to try and learn and work around with Humagears. I'm not saying like, oh, they're just, they just be like absolutely perfect, and there's always going to be something, but like it's very clear that Guy was the one who put like human malice and all that into the arc. So I just, I've had it up to here with Guy. You guys know, you're all done with him too. So, great character. Really, really love to hate Guy. So again, like kudos to that actor for pulling that off so well. I say a lot that like, like his face, let me make something clear, like that actor is very, very attractive, but he does such a great job of making me see everything I don't like about the character in his expressions and everything. So total kudos to the actor, and really all the actors on the show, I would say. They have a very, very strong cast, and I love watching them. So I like the way that they wrapped up the story with the firefighters. We had our one firefighter have to sacrifice himself, our Humagear firefighter, which was very sad. It was very sad to watch Aruto carrying him out and everything. It did sound like this round went to Hiden. So I'm not sure, does that mean that they won, or is there going to be another competition? Because weren't they like 2-2? I feel like. Were they already 2-2? I'm not sure, but I don't know. So maybe we'll have another competition. Maybe we'll be going somewhere else with this. Last but not least, I want to point out that Jin, I'm really, really, really holding out hope that like there will be some kind of team up with Jin. He really wants to liberate Humagears, but I don't know if he necessarily wants to do that like in a non-peaceful way. I don't think he's like purposely trying to hurt humans or anything. He just wants Humagears to be free. So I wonder if like at some point, he will recognize that Aruto wants good things for Humagears as well, and maybe they'll team up. I don't know. But there is only one way to find out, and that's to jump into the next episode of Zero One. Let's go. Okay, you guys, let's talk about that episode. It just still, like, enrages me that all this is going on and the public just thinks Guy is this whole, like, hero type, like, coming in and protecting people from the Humagears and everything when, like, You just know he set that whole thing up. I didn't see, like, usually we see when, like, the art kind of, like, activates them. I didn't see that with the rapper, but, I mean, I'm sure it's, like, I'm pretty sure what happened was, like, that moment put him over the edge. Just like it did with all of the other Humagears that we've seen, kind of, like, be pushed to their breaking point. It's just so unfair that he would, like, stand there and talk about how dangerous Humagears are when, like, he's the one who implanted that into them. And they were doing so well with their super fun, happy, positive rap song. I loved it. Ah. And they said it was just younger people, but there were a few older people in there getting into it too. I feel like they really were winning with the public, and that's why Isaiah had to come in and pull something like that. I know that Guy usually doesn't like to, like, outwardly cheat, but I wouldn't put it past him to, like, set it up. I mean, obviously that footage they had was fake too, right? Unless there's two of that guy, which they're trying to say, oh, you made a Humagear that looked like him, and which they can't do anyway because we know that they can't base someone's likeness off of them without their permission. Of course, if they were accusing him of playing dirty, then it probably, like, roles like that would be out the window, but still, I'm honestly not sure what's going on, but, okay. Let's talk about the huge revelation about Fuwa in this ep. That, because I was worried back in that episode where he used something and they were like, wait, you shouldn't be able to use that. But maybe that wasn't it, because I think Jin may have put it in him later, unless he had already put it in him at that point. But they seemed, like, genuinely surprised, like, how could you, like, Metsubo Jinrai seemed genuinely surprised that he could use that. So maybe it has nothing to do with that. But we know that, oh, Jin, why? Jin, no, I want you to be a good boy. He put the chip in Fuwa. But then, like, Guy was saying, it sounded like all of AIM's employees had the chip in them, because Yua has it too. So maybe Jin just hacked the chip at that moment to make him free Hirobi. Oh man, that is gonna mess with his mind so much. God, if he ends up being, like, the fourth member of Metsubo Jinrai, I'm gonna lose it. I will lose it. Wouldn't that be awful? And didn't I say, like, way back when Fuwa got shot, I'm like, wouldn't it be awful if they had to turn him into a Humagear to, like, save his life? I don't think it's anything that extreme. I don't think that he's the other member of Metsubo Jinrai. Because there is a fourth one that we just have, like, no clue. Like, we know Naki. We know, obviously, Jin and Hirobi. But there is, like, a fourth one that they've shown, like, only in henshin form. Like, really briefly. Oh, that would be awful. Poor Fu, it's gonna mess with his mind so much. Oh my god. Oh, you guys. Alright. They are really blowing my mind with, like, the heavy twists on this show. They're doing a really good job. For a show where we also get, like, wacky Naruto jokes. I almost said Naruto because I'm wearing my Naruto shirt. For a show where we get, like, wacky jokes, and, like, they really know how to, like, bring up the drama. So... Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as I did. I can't wait to see what happens next. Please join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.